Good morning, Katina. What can you tell us?
Good morning, Brandon. You are correct. We are at UMC because this is what we are told, that the U.S. Marshal was actually brought here to UMC after being shot. Let me break down the facts for you of what we do know. We know that at 6:20 this morning that this U.S. Marshal was trying to deliver a warrant on Archer Avenue. We are told that once he got there that the subject began shooting at him and that he was struck in the lower abdomen. We are told that both the Marshal and the suspect were taken away. We do know that the U.S. Marshal was brought here, but we also know that the suspect was also taken to another hospital. Authorities aren't releasing exactly where that person was taken. Now, I can tell you this, that a source on the scene, even though this has not been confirmed, tells us that this is what happened, and it's coming from a law enforcement officer on the scene there on Archer Avenue. He tells me that this subject was a task force officer of the Marshal Service who was serving a warrant on a Hispanic male, and that he was shot at point blank range. Now, after knocking, he tells me that the suspect answered the door, firing at that U.S. Marshal, that the officer was wearing a bullet-resistant vest, and he was shot in the lower abdomen and brought here to UMC. Now, our mini Larry has been on the scene ever since he was brought here to UMC. We're going to have some team coverage here. Minnie, I'm going to bring you in. Tell me exactly what you saw when you arrived here at UMC.
Okay, once we arrived here this morning, we saw a police officer consoling a lady. It was pretty drastic. We also saw a lot of undercover vehicles that were parked all alongside the emergency exit here at the hospital. Now, if you look around here, you can see that there are other cars that are parked out here that are undercover police cars, and we are being blocked right now by these officers who had to move us from the scene just so they could make sure everything was okay.
Now, I also understand that you have actually talked to a source that you have within the U.S. Marshal's office. Can you tell me what that source has told you?
This is what that source told me. He said that a task force officer with the U.S. Marshals was involved in an incident. That was confirmed this morning by 7 a.m. Now, we are waiting for Gary Tedis to actually come down here from the hospital himself to actually give us some more facts. So we're waiting for that right now.
All right, there you have it. We have team coverage for you out here at UMC, where a U.S. Marshal has been shot in the lower abdomen and is being treated here at UMC. We'll stay on the scene, bring you the very latest, and bring you any new developments that we have. For now, I'm Katina Rankin. Let's send it back to you in the studio, Brandon.
Again.